There we are. Live YouTube.
Yep, we're live. There's Cecil enjoying his toy. The Chloe Sanctuary. This is Cockatoos. Cockatoos with attitude. Bob's had a lot of attitude lately. Haven't you, Bob? A little past. A little past. And we have Cecil and Bob. And Lucy is sitting on my chest. And Bishop Bird. Sugar. Nice yawn.
Oh, gee, that's pretty.
Sugar the Bird. And Jazz Bird. Snowball, you opened your eyes. You were sleeping just a minute ago. Yeah, and Pip, Pip. Sitting next to Snowball, that's become a thing. Still got the sneeze. And that's some bird named KK, I think. KK in a box. That's the KK in a box.
Bless you.
Romeo is watching a film that now has a disclaimer that makes me laugh, but it's Rhett Butler and Scarlett. Ashley.
Wait, Romeo says Ashley?
That's some of the characters in Gone with the Wind.
I know. I just thought he copies that.
No. He likes watching it, but
I love that movie.
Well, the disclaimer makes me laugh because it says, that it was a different time, but it says, but it was wrong then and it's wrong now, and I just kind of laugh.
Wait, they bring a disclaimer?
Yeah, saying that the attitude was wrong then and it's wrong now. And my comment is that, okay, well then there are certain people from the past hundreds of years ago that were wrong, and it was wrong then and it's wrong now. So I'm just repeating what Apple said. Actually, it wasn't Apple who put the disclaimer on, but it was the
with that disclaimer, it's really, really tricky because actually you could put basically on all things from the past probably a disclaimer.
Yeah. My favorite was no disclaimer on Blazing Saddles, though.
I mean, I know that what is shown there, especially the way they interpret the black people, is completely wrong. Not just that they probably haven't behaved at all that way, like they have that high-pitched voice and they're too stupid to kind do everything. So that was the picture of them then, and I think everyone should know that. And the thing is, there are people, they still have a worldview on people like them. But the thing is, I don't think you convince them other than with a disclaimer.
Yeah. Well, you could go back to ancient Rome and even ancient Greece, and they had the same kind of thing. The barbarians, barbar, they said that's what they sounded like. They just said bar. It's like dogs barking in a way. Which, in my opinion, is how English sounds when you speak it. Sounds like dogs barking.
I think when I speak English, it's more like ba 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 than ba 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 ba.
Some parts of the world, it's just ba ba ba. Oh, you like that sound, do you? You like that sound? Do
Sorry?
you like that sound? I was making a sheep sound and she looked at me like, oh, I like that.
When I was hiking on the weekend, we passed by a large herd of sheep, and as soon as they could see us, they started to make these noises, one sheep after the other. So we were accompanied, and it was like they were kind of dissing us while we were walking by. Like so, meh.
Meh, meh.
Zach over there. So let's see who is everyone in chat. We have Lisa Banerjee, who says hello to the beautiful vlog and all friends. Then we have Falconsy, who says hello cockatoos and chatters with attitude. GTH 042 is here, and he likes that Romeo is watching Gone with the Wind. And Falcons is facing saddles, so hilariously politically incorrect. I'm not sure. Placing saddles might be that, you know, in German they have different titles. So sometimes I have seen the movie and just didn't know that I have when Don mentions the English title.
Well, if you've seen the movie, you'd know there's a scene in there where they're eating beans, and then Pickens comes out and says they've had enough beans. So if you've seen it, you'd remember that scene. There's no way you'd ever forget that.
Okay. I don't think so. I've seen it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you have. Well,
according to Wikipedia, it's called the Wild Wild West in German. Der Wilde Westen.
Yep. But I cannot remember, Dave, I've ever seen it in the TV paper, so maybe it's not that popular in Germany and I must get it from somewhere else.
Yeah, well, it's one of the funniest movies ever made, I think. It's hilarious, and they make fun of everybody. But I saw it. I was I was 19, and I was waiting for my girlfriend at the time. She worked in a they called at the time a convalescent home, but it's really more like a hospice place, you know, where you keep people until they die. But anyway, I was waiting for her, and she said, "Oh, I'm going to be stuck here for another 3 hours." What am I going to do? Because I was in a different part of San Diego. I didn't want to go all the way home. So there was a Western, and I go, "Oh, well, I didn't like Westerns because I was when I was a kid. That's all they had on TV. The only channel they got was almost all Western." I go, well, what the heck? I'll go watch it. So I sat down and watched Blazing Saddles with no idea what I was going to be, you know. And it was from the beginning of the movie. I was just so cracking up, you know. That's a movie to walk into when you don't expect it. You have no idea what you're going to see. You just think, oh, it's just a Western. No. You want more? You want more? And last night, Romeo was watching Fight Club, so he likes that one too. He'll sit there riveted to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, Romeo has a good taste in movies.
Most of the time, you know, the ones he doesn't like kids' movies. He's not fond of any cartoons. So if you put on a cartoon,
cartoons. But if it's a kids movie with actually just real kids playing in it, so he doesn't refuse.
Yeah, if it's targeting children, he usually doesn't care for it. He likes Stand By Me, which is, you know, Stephen King, but it's not a horror movie by any stretch of the imagination. It's about the kids going to look at a dead body, but no, it's the ones that are targeting kids, like Polly with a bird. I don't know. Maybe he thinks that's beneath him or something, but He doesn't like them. I keep trying movies like that. He does like the Parrots of Telegraph Hill, but except the scene with the hawk. None of the birds like the sound of the hawk. But,
I wonder why they were so enthusiastic back in the Hill House when their hawk showed up. They were going crazy.
it used to set them all off, but now they know the movie, so they kind of figured out that it isn't a real hawk. But he still gets a little nervous in that scene.
Oh, the Cecil.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cecil? No, Cecil doesn't. Romeo does. The only other, Bob could watch movies if he wants. He's at the angle. And then KK, and it's, the TV faces Romeo. So, and they're not really in the front room. So they listen to movies, but they don't watch them. Bob does. Hey, stop that. And if you don't stare at him, he'll quit hitting you with the ball. You're staring at him.
Yeah, because he hit you with the ball.
The other way around. He looks up at Cecil, starts staring at him, and Cecil starts hitting him. As you can see right now, Cecil's not good. Yeah, he's just an instigator. He's just an instigator.
Yeah, I think all Tritons are instigator.
Yep.
The T in Triton is for trouble, and the E is for instigator.
He wasn't actually looking at you that time. He just put his head up, and that got him in trouble. No, now you're looking at him. You're asking for more trouble. Why don't you play with the wood?
The yellow crest already indicates danger.
Yeah, he has a yellow streak, that's for sure. Yeah, he can start him, but he can't finish him. Can you, Bob? There's no question if there is a fight between Cecil and Bob, Cecil will win. But Cecil doesn't want to hurt anybody. He doesn't. But
yeah,
Bob gets
Cecil
him
doesn't
going.
look to me like he wants to fight at all.
Nope, he doesn't. What are you going to do? Grab my hand? Oh, okay.
So in chat, GTH says maybe Romeo might like War and Peace. There's a great humans perching scene.
Yeah, I don't have that one. They've never put it up that I've seen for my usual price, which is $4.99. But I'll look and put it on my wish list and hope that they do. I don't have anything like a DVD player, so it's I just buy everything off iTunes when it's cheap. And it eventually is. I got the latest, which Romeo and I sat over 3 nights and watched Dune, the first one. They put it for $4.99. We took it. So probably because the second one's getting close to being released. He likes watching movies that are mostly human interaction. If it's got a lot of violent scenes in it, he's okay with it if I'm sitting next to him or if he's seen it a couple of times. So, okay, he'll sit and watch Serenity with me, over 3 or 4 days, because I only watch for 20 minutes with him every night. He didn't like me reading to him. He decided that he didn't want me to read. So he wants to watch movies instead. So when I say he decided, what I mean is that when I started reading to him, he'd go to the back of his cage and look bored. When I put movie on and sat next to him, then he didn't look bored. So that's what I mean by, hey, you stop that. Leave him alone. Bob, why don't you move to the other side? Get over here.
We had a tiny evil left.
You don't have anything but little pieces of wood over here. Go get another piece of wood. No. I'm taking. Oh, you do have a couple of pieces here. I'm moving your wood over there. No, I'm moving it over there because I don't want any more fights. Go on, go get your wood. That just means when I get up, if I sit back down, I'm going to get. No, you're not going back over here. That's what I mean. He's an instigator. If you sit over here, there won't be a fight. No. No.
Hmm.
He wants to cause trouble.
Bob, are you a little bit over busy? No. Such a good boy.
You are a nut, Bob.
Hmm.
Will you quit trying to cause trouble? No. No, not that side. No. Go on the. Would you go on the other side? Get over here. No. I don't want you on this side. Now put your wood over there. What'd you do? There were two pieces of wood. Now there's only one. I mean, besides, oh, there it is. There you go. Sorry, I was trying to get him to come over here instead of causing issues, but lately he's been on a mission to cause trouble wherever he goes. No, you're not going over there. No, no, this way. Would you talk to him? Would you talk to him and tell him to get his act together? Sugar.
Look at that long, shuggy legs.
Yeah, she likes her extended perch now, so she can get over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or if she wants, she can walk to the other side. So, hey, KK. Hey, not the curtain. KK.
Someone was
Hello.
sneaky.
Before I can throw a piece of wood. KK. There he goes. Oh, preen. I was surprised Mander didn't want to come out today. He just walked away. He didn't have any problems in here yesterday. Nothing. I mean, other than the first 5 minutes when Bob was trying to bug him. And then I put Bob in timeout. And then I fell asleep. He didn't have any trouble. It's a rare day that he doesn't want to come out.
Well, there will come better days for Mander. I believe in that boy.
Yeah, yesterday you know how he is, where you stop petting him, he walks away. He didn't do that yesterday. He sat right up on the chair with me the whole time. About 2 hours he sat on the chair.
Oh, so cute. But I like the idea of Eleanor that you teach him a trick to give him some confidence. Like you could teach him to be big, scary Mander like that. He goes all big and open his wings and makes some kind of sound.
Yeah, that's what they call Big Eagle. I don't like the name of it myself. I'll use a different name. Eagles are nasty creatures. I agree with Benjamin Franklin. They're just nasty, dirty. They steal from other
call it
birds.
Big Mander.
With Mander, it's funny.
Even I'll come up with another name for training that. Right now, I just have it's a targeting behavior, opening one side of the wings or the other. Yes,
Actually, it would be funny to teach about the word nonsense and shaking that like, oh, nonsense.
Bob, you're doing it again. No, stop it. Get out of there. Bob, darn it. You little pest, get out. Get over here. I don't want you over there causing trouble.
Mhm.
He's just determined to get on that side. I think he actually enjoys the fighting, but
Yeah,
more
I think
posturing than fighting.
he
Right?
wants the interaction with you and Cecil, so he just goes for it. Probably he
It
counts
doesn't.
on that you protect him from dangerous situations.
Yeah, well, he does. The problem is when I have a camera in my hand, I can't do it. So I mean, I'm not as effective at stopping them from going after each other. So normally, I let him sit wherever he wants. He can pick either side, or he can go play wherever he wants. I don't really care, but I don't like him under the chairs if there's anybody he goes after. But
Mhm.
right now, that's
Is that,
Jasmine
didn't B.
go ahead.
Franklin think the turkey should be the national bird?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Interesting.
Well, turkeys are highly social. Although wild turkeys are, intelligent.
Mhm.
You know, they're not killers by any means. They have a lot of good qualities where you can't find too many good qualities with eagles or any other raptor. They're antisocial and evil. So,
Well, wasn't there that one scene when that national symbol or your national symbol, the eagle, tried to eat up Donald Trump?
yeah,
Great moment.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's a video at Los Angeles Zoo. They had a trainer who was working with a cockatoo, and the latch on this cage they had way up in the air, I think it was like 20 feet up in the air, it opened, and the hawk came out, and the hawk tried to get the cockatoo. Of course, hawks do that by stooping, by coming down at high speed. And the trainer saw it just out of the corner of her eye, and she spun around and dropped to the ground to protect the bird she was holding, and the raptor hit her on the back. Neither bird was hurt in the, but she was quick. She saw it coming. She spun and dropped. Otherwise, it would have killed the cockatoo she was holding.
KK sneaking back there.
I'm not anti-raptor. I'm just not positive raptor. I mean, it's not like I want to see more of them.
Well,
They serve a purpose in the wild. So
yeah. For
just like
the
the
balance
cat that
in nature
that
and ecosystems, it's actually, it just belongs in there like any other creature.
except maybe humans. I'm not sure what we're here for.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
think?
something completely different. It's not like
Yeah.
humans fit in any ecosystem well at all.
Yeah, Yuval Noah Harari, the historian, said how arrogant to call ourselves sapiens, which means wise. He said he highly doubts that sapiens are all that wise. But no, you're not doing it. No, because I can only have one hand to stop you from getting hurt. And you're the one who'll get hurt. It won't be
Just Roger a little bit on YouTube, and my KK, it looks like he's a little bit silly back there. But someone else is climbing back there. That's Pippa, and then Jasmine walked back there. Some commotion back there.
Hi, KK.
On the page.
That's your good bird. KK?
Is KK okay, KKK?
Yeah, he's chattering now. Hi, KK. I have the HEPA filter on pretty high, so I'm not sure you can hear him. Hi, KK.
Okay.
Hi, KK. I've got to try to keep the dust in this place down. It's true wherever I've been, but I just ordered a whole bunch of Lixit water bottles from a veterinary supply. I tried to find the best price for the ones that actually have the metal brace on them they're glass with a metal brace. In other words, the good ones. They don't have to be that big. They're only 8 ounce, but you need to clean them every day. So why buy the large one? So I bought one for every one of them and a whole bunch of extra stoppers because I know that Cecil is going to be destroying them until I figure out what I need to do to protect them. Probably need to get some metal plate and drill it. And I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do with him, but it's just too much dust on their water. I'm having to change their water so much during the day. And within an hour, it's got so much dust on it, even with these HEPA filters running, that they don't want to drink their water. And then comes the fun part, teaching all of them. KK apparently knows how to drink from one, but the rest of these guys don't. So I've got to show them how to drink from a tube. So I think they'll pick it up fast, but I'll still put water in every day in the regular bowls, and so if they want to take a bath, they can. But wake up! Are we putting you to sleep? I had to give her her almonds. She's obviously not allergic to anything because it didn't change her sneezing behavior. So I gave her almonds back. She was losing a little weight. She likes almonds. She eats a couple of them a day, and she wasn't getting them. She wasn't happy. She also eats cashews, so she was losing a little bit of weight. Not much, 5 grams, but
Yeah, it's lots
you
of
look in her
energy
bowl.
in nuts.
Yeah, you look in her bowl now, and you see the shells. You know, obviously from the almonds, the cashews aren't in the shell, but Snowball. Snowball? Snowball. 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 He's ignoring me. Snowball. Ah, there you go. Hi, Snowball. Hi, boy. He's watching KK.
Special.
Hi there, KKK. KK? KK. Hi, KK. KK. I don't know about saying that. KK. 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 KK is a good bird. KK.
Spirit Matter says KK seems to have adapted well.
He has his moments, but he seems to. Yesterday, I couldn't get him out of here. I had to towel him. He doesn't mind being toweled, but he was not going to let me take him out. He was having such a good time. He was like, no, I'm not leaving. And when I get done, I have to clean all the toys off the floor, and I have to take all the canvas up and all this. I can't just leave him in here. Knowing him, I come back, there wouldn't be any curtains left. And he might hurt himself. So, I mean, if I unplug the HEPA filter, it wouldn't be anything he could hurt himself with. I just throw it in the closet, but unless he got his face into an electrical socket or something, so I'm not leaving him alone. But hey, KK, Bob, you're doing it again. No, get out of there. Oh, past. Heck over there. You know you're a pest. You know it. I can't protect you with only one hand. It is not a good situation. You silly bird. What's up, KK? What you doing? Yeah, he's not going after the pink birds anymore. Now he's going there. He goes after the. I need a medium-sized piece of wood. Here we go.
Just if Mander lands in his territory, then he's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, I think it's because of the way he runs. He's kind of like a cheetah. If you just walk by him, it's not a problem. But if you run, he chases you. So.
Mm.
What are you doing?
Eating the curtain or the
Ouch.
tapestry.
Bob, be careful. Be careful with a big beak of yours, silly bird. Keeping an eye on him because he's watching Chaz, but now he's not focused on her anymore. Ouch. Bob, gentle. Yeah, Cecil likes these little.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to read the comment of GTH, which says, KK Mrs. Mander, the drapes are pink. That was a sweet hi, Bob. Bob, such a good boob. Such a good boy.
Time for another piece of wood, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he's doing. He just walked by a big piece of wood, Bob. Boo!
It's so sweet when they walk on the floor.
He's such a big chicken. I just say boo and he tail feathers.
Oh, he's so cute.
I'm not letting you do that. Go over here. Go on. Go over there with it. Yeah, their beaks are so much more effective than our stupid teeth. What are you doing? Do you have your little wooden block you got from inside there? I accidentally bought these little tiny wooden blocks, alphabet blocks that have holes in them, and but they actually are perfect to put inside one of his old balls that he broken the rattle in, and then he plays with them for hours. Sometimes whacking me in the head, but that's how it goes. KK, what you doing up there, boy? I hear you.
Comment by GTH. Yeah, but Babalu would struggle with a bowl of cereal. That was in context of what you said about beaks. and hens?
Yeah,
Or
I don't know. It kind of depends. I think you could eat Cheerios, no problem.
how is it with cockatoos? Do they also eat in the wild some kind of little stones or something to help their
Oh no, they don't. They don't do it. They don't do that. You don't want to give. You don't want to give them anything like that either. You don't give them any kind of grit.
okay.
They don't do that. Yeah, some of these bird stores will try to sell you that. Yeah. That's when you say, well, let's see, if I were to take that home, you'd be looking at a lawsuit because it can kill them. So you better stop saying it. Of course, I don't go to bird stores anymore, but it's been a long time since I've been in the bird store. What are you doing down there? Hey, Kay. You're cute. If you go down there, that's just asking for trouble, and you know it. Thank you. We do it anyway. Okay. Well, he's going to whack you in the head. Yeah, well, they can all see you, super chicken, so you can show everybody how silly you can be on live video. Mm-hmm. He's staring at me because he knows I'm watching him. So, see, I told you that was going to happen. Unfortunately, you don't speak English, but I think he knows what I'm trying to tell him is not to be there and why. I think he kind of knows that, but I'm going to take your piece of wood and I'm going to put it over here.
Bob.
Oh, Baloo. They can see the way you wiggle when you walk. Wiggle when you walk, you wiggle when you walk. Are you crying again? Are you crying again, sweetie?
Oh, do I have a whining Shuggy?
Yeah, a little sugar wine.
She's so happy to have that extended page. Maybe you can
sure
extend it a little more.
I don't know.
Like she can walk right in front of the McDrive and order some fries.
Mhm.
Actually,
I
it would
bought
be
some
fun
of them,
to
and I
take sugar with you, and actually if she whines in that speaker where you put your order.
you just say that's cockatoo for French fry. Huh? You're just too cute, little girl. Pinky went back to the box. Jasmine's just preening. Pip is asleep. Aren't you, Pip?
How's the snowball?
The snowy snowball.
No
Oh,
attempts
wait.
to chatter.
No.
Or any other hobby. Snowbird. I think he misses the aviary. There he can do his ceiling walks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you look at the temperature that they stated is not the same temperature as it is outside. I've got outside thermometers now, and they both match. One that faces inside, one that you have to read from outside, and they both run over 85 by 10 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
But I was hopeful today that we might make it, and then I look outside, and it says it's 70 degrees outside, but then I look at the thermometers outside, and it's 77, and that was while I was making their breakfast. And this is today, it's Wednesday, so I have to make their mash for the week. And on top of that, I had to make beans this morning. So that doesn't take terribly long, but just have to throw them in the pot and
Right.
hit the beans button, and roughly an hour later, you've got beans. So, which if I didn't have those, Lorelei would probably go on strike.
So you need to really cook beans. I only thought maybe Babalu can give you some because he seems to be full of beans.
He does, doesn't he? Bob, are you full of beans? Hmm? Nice stretch there, Pip, Pip.
Oh, Pip stretch.
Pip, Pip, Pip.
Look at that show. Pippa wings. Pippa.
Pippa. Pippa girl.
Oh, let's see weather comparison. Falconsoo says it's 65 Fahrenheit and overcast in San Francisco Bay Area.
Let me see what my watch says it is now. Not that I believe it. Yeah, it says it's 80 outside, but it's not. It's probably about 86, 87, something like that, maybe a little more. And we have a few clouds. I wouldn't call it overcast, but we do have a few clouds. And windy. That's normal.
Mm.
If you don't have 10-mile-an-hour winds, then you're not in Toronto, I don't think, this time of day.
Oh, well, I went in the sea yesterday.
You went where?
In the sea.
You went in the sea?
In the sea, yeah. The North Sea off the coast of Aberdeen. It was about 10 Celsius. It was very refreshing.
I thought so. Oh my gosh. Wait, is Aberdeen on the east side of the British island?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you look outwards across the sea from Aberdeen, then you get to Norway.
Ah, okay. Yeah, 10. Oh, wow. Yeah. 10 degrees Celsius. But I know that the North Sea never was popular or famous for being warm. Actually, it's actually too warm in some areas, I think. Do you see the comment, Eleanor, from GTH? Did you fall in or swim in 10 Celsius water willingly?
Yeah, no, we had a work trip to the beach to go sea swimming.
Oh, how sweet.
It was, we went without wetsuits, just went in normal swimwear.
Mm-hmm.
Because people swim in winter, but they wear wetsuits. But this was just in like bikinis.
Yeah, I think when for Northern European, it's just like 10 degrees Celsius. That's warm.
It's like it's a bit nippy, but it's fine.
Mm.
I mean, the beaches all along the east coast of the UK are absolutely beautiful. Like, the coastline in Aberdeen and down to Dundee and down to Edinburgh. Actually, it's just stunning. And the same in Norfolk. Like the whole east coast is just gorgeous.
I think it certainly
Okay,
looks beautiful.
Okay.
Do you have there also this huge difference in tides?
Do you mean difference in like between high tide and low tide?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite big. It's
Mm.
not as big in Aberdeen as it is in some places, but like if you go at low tide, then you kind of have to walk fairly far out to the water. But if it's a really high tide, then the water is basically up to the road.
Mm.
I should show you guys some pictures actually.
GTH says, that's right, Bob. Mess with Cecil's ball. You've been taking advice from men? Question mark. Oh my, Bob.
Okay, that's enough.
I think he likes to get a little bit into trouble with Cecil, so he has someone to play rough with, and I think it's Cecil enjoys it too a bit. Usually he's not allowed to play rough with other birds.
No, you've done enough. I'll let him do a little bit of it, but I back him off.
Oh, you guys.
We're such good boys.
Mm. But I see Bob has to instigate a look.
How about riptides? Do you guys have riptides out there?
Not on the beaches, no.
Yeah, be careful if you ever come out to like the west coast of the US and try to swim, because they get some pretty strong riptides and pull you right in the ocean.
Yeah, it's too shallow.
Oh, some of these they're like along the La Jolla shores in San Diego. If you get it takes there's parts of it where it's a long walk out, and you hardly even go down in the water, but you can stand there and you can feel the sand pulling against your feet. I mean, it's that strong, the riptides.
Oh no, we don't have anything like that.
Yeah, spooky. We also get the occasional strange behavior of the water where it goes over your head when you're standing only ankle deep. That's kind of odd, but I didn't know about that till it happened to me.
You and your negative buoyancy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow,
And
that beach looks gorgeous. I just see Eleanor's pics.
Yeah, it is absolutely lovely. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, and there one can see the barrier when the water comes.
And then on the other side, so basically, so in the picture with the little lighthouse thing, behind that wall is the River Dee.
Mhm.
So you're looking at the sea, and then the estuary of the river is behind that wall. And there's also the River Don, but that's not in the picture.
Cecil, what are you gonna do? Bite me? You gonna bite me, Cecil? Just a little love bite. Okay.
Oh my, you guys. Everyone is so cute. The Cecil, the Bob, the Snowsall bird.
I didn't realize how aggressive seagulls could be until I tried to take Chloe there for the beach.
Oh yeah,
We didn't make it. Yeah.
Seagulls are like, no, I wouldn't take a cockatoo or any pet to the beach where seagulls are.
Well,
They were kind of trained by a
there,
human to attack.
there's people who take their birds and fly them around La Jolla shores in San Diego, and the birds work together against the seagulls, and that's fine. But I didn't learn about that until I had walked about 20 feet away from the car, and I had to get back to the car because they were dive bombing us. And hold Chloe, and after that, she even saw what looked like a beach. So, she started screaming, "Get me away from here!"
Oh,
Alfred Hitchcock's here somewhere. I know it. In the book Prince of Tides, the kids were talking about the undertoad. They didn't the undertow, which is the riptide, right? They misunderstood it as undertoad, like there was a giant toad down there in the water.
an undertoad, like ribbit.
Yeah, exactly. Having fun? He's getting all fired up now. All right, leave him alone. Cecil. Bob. You're like a little piece of wood that gets under the skin. You're just an irritant. I know he does want to play. That's what he wants to do, but his idea of play and keep an eye on him so he doesn't get hurt. Hi, Cecil. You coming up? Or are you going to wax Bob again? Everybody else, at least she's praying, but this time of day, they tend to be a little more docile, but except for Cecil and Bob.
You know, the other birds chill and enjoy. But these two boys, yeah, they like to play. Has Babalu some, you know, some quiet times in his cage where he just sits and takes a nap, or is he there also all fired up?
No, he has a little bit of time, maybe about an hour of the day where he really isn't paying much attention and kind of snoozing, but the rest of the time he's alert to everything going on around him, commenting on things.
What do you think about, you know, these kind of moving cat toys for the cockatoos?
Probably Bob and Cecil are the only ones who would show much of an interest in something like that. But that's just because they fight like this.
Yeah, because
they fight, they play.
I think it's called the butterfly toy, where on some kind of metal spring there is a butterfly, and then it's kind of rotating, but not in a constant manner, but it's turning its direction and doing everything. So it's kind of, you know, it's actually made for cats and their instincts to hunt. But I think for Bob and Cecil it would be quite enjoyable.
Might be worth trying.
Kind of the cheese toy, where this is like a big piece of cheese with a lot of holes, and out of the different holes there comes something, and then it's from one hole to the other, and you must find out where it comes next if you want to get it.
Yeah, something like that would be interesting to see how they react. They're too smart.
So if any cat owner so has some great ideas, suggested in chat or somewhere else in the comments, if you like. So let's see if we get them a spicy cat toy. Oh, and the eagle outside is, oh my God, commotion out there.
Sorry, Cecil. Bob, leave me alone.
I'm right back.
In my ear. Bob. Hi, Cecil. Hi. What's up? And you're trying to nest on my leg. I don't know what to say about that. He's kicking his foot against my leg. Bob, big silly.
Now it's bash the dawn time. And Bubble is peacefully playing.
All the flock are being good today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're always good, but they're behaving today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's he gonna do? He just wants to play alone now. That's why he's on my shoulder. I think he isn't whacking me with a toy, so he's just trying to get away from Bob. Well, folks, I think it's about that time, so we're gonna sign off here. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Eleanor, for your help.
And thanks everybody for coming.
And so thank you, Don, for the live stream, showing us the birds.
Oh, you're welcome. Bob, you're good. All right, now you two. We'll grab for her beak. She doesn't like that. Okay, guys.